Brothers and guests, welcome to our awards luncheon where we will recognize a number of awards in a variety of categories to some very deserving members. Our program begins, however, with an annual tradition here at the Leadership Institute. One thing we like to do is to show just how meaningful this Leadership Institute convention and assembly are, and to show everyone that once is not necessarily enough. I'm sure by now many of you first-timers have already discovered just how important and meaningful the Leadership Institute is. So how many of you first-timers are planning to come back already next year? That's what it's about. Excellent. At this time, we'd like to do a quick exercise to see who has just been coming to this convention the longest. So if everyone would please stand for a moment. Okay. So some of you have been coming a little bit longer. Start that count in your head now. And let's start. If this is your first Delta Upsilon convention, have a seat. This is your second. Take a seat. This is your third. Take a seat. This is your fourth. Take a seat. Much thinner, already just at 5. Okay, 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Congratulations to our 10 years. You're 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Who is that? Josh Katz, 15. Congratulations, Josh. Anyone else? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is where I sit. 21. Oh, wait. What is this? Are we up to the last 3 here? 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 28. Jordan Lotsoff. Congratulations. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Brother Ed Mosier, 33 years. Oh, here's a surprise. Brother McGuire, you're the last man standing. How many conventions have you attended? 38th DU convention. And to point out, brothers, that 2012 marks not only his 38th DU convention, but his 38th in a row. So as is our custom, the current longest-standing DU conventioneer has the honor of welcoming the newest members of the ASC. So with 38 years, please welcome to the stage Brother Dave McGuire, Southern Illinois 73. DU convention going has been a tradition for over 150 years. And as you can see, that tradition continues today. The ASC is Delta Upsilon's program to recognize long-term convention attendance. Once an individual arrives at their 7th convention, individuals are recognized as a member of the ASC. From your history books, you'll recall that the Anti-Secret Confederation, or ASC, was formed in 1847 at what became DU's first convention in Schenectady, New York. What more fitting tie-in for our convention attendance than to recognize DU's first convention? Not only does it recognize our tie to the first convention and the Anti-Secret Confederation, but we also jokingly say that the ASC stands for attended 7 conventions. The purpose of the ASC is simple. When someone attends a DU convention for the first time, we want that person to see an ASC honoree wearing his name tag ribbon and simply ask, what does that ribbon represent? That starts a good conversation about continuous attendance at LI and a lifetime commitment to Delta Upsilon. The ASC represents the fact that there is value in attending our annual Leadership Institute and convention, and that life in DU extends well beyond your chapter and the undergraduate experience. Many of the honorees have been coming for years, as you've seen, and have been involved as a board member, province governor, DU staff, as a member of the Leadership Institute faculty, and the list goes on. Some alumni here attend simply because they love attending. They love the interaction with the undergraduates. They love a fun-filled weekend where you can breathe blue and gold 24/7. And they love returning each year to essentially their DU reunion, to see the same faces, laugh at the same stories, yet each year's attendance brings new memories. Will all current members of the ASC with a ribbon who are here this afternoon, would you please stand briefly and be recognized? Whether today is your first convention, or whether you'll be joining the ASC next year or down the road at your 7th convention, we hope you're inspired and awakened to the vast amount of opportunities that can be had with your further involvement in Delta Upsilon. Maybe someday one of you will break the record for DU convention attendance. The current record has stood since 1931, held by Colonel Frederick Crossett, New York, 1884, who attended 51 DU conventions in a row. You're almost there, Dave. If we don't poison you first, you'll make it. We're not really going to do it. Once inducted into the ASC, honorees have the option of purchasing the ASC medallion, like the one displayed on the screen. The ASC medallion is worn on a coat pocket and are personally inscribed on the back with the person's name and chapter. Today, we will formally recognize 7 members of the new members of the ASC. And as their name is called, we'll ask them to please come up to the stage and receive their certificate from Brother McGuire. Recognizing their attendance at their 7th convention, Tomas Ortiz, Houston, 09. Brian Mudrick, Louisville, 82. Kevin Fries, Western Reserve, 09. This one's cool. How about a hand for our photographer, George Wada, Fresno, 74. And a big Canadian welcome to Robert Fisher, Alberta, 75. And there's a couple that we have the pleasure to recognize. Attending his 9th convention, Colin Finn, Iowa State, 05. And we get a chance to formally recognize John Duncan, Oregon State, 2000, for his 11th. All right, congratulations to our newest members of the ASC. We look forward to this growing even further into a strong DU tradition by having each one of you up here in the future. We'd love to take a picture of all of you, but George is on the stage, so we'll get one later. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. Yes, thank you.